Hey there and happy Tuesday. So as I'm putting my house back together from my open house, I'm like, oh, it is still only Tuesday. I feel like I have conquered so much just between even last night and today so far. So my house is starting to look way more normal. And by tonight, maybe I'll even have the rest of it put away and the tables taken down and all of that. So it takes me a while because I go through inventory to make sure that I don't want to or need to stock up on some things like the two-tone cardstock, stuff like that. So I love having all the goodies on hand that I can, as well as the joy of making room for new and exciting products. So let me continue on this week. The theme is getting through the projects that people got to make when they came here for the open house. Hello there, Mary. Good to see you. And Mary was actually here for my open house, so this will be no surprise to show you card number 2. Very simple, again, to put together, especially because I did all the cutting ahead of time and just had it stacked for people and ready to assemble. So let me get my camera turned around. And I also have some things to show you that I had displayed. And sometimes when I'm just busy that day, I don't point out things that are all the things that are on display, but kind of fun to maybe show you. Gosh, I don't know if I want to make it any bigger. There, we'll see. Some of these new little clipboards. So this, oh gosh, they're really noisy, you guys. Sorry. They are. It's a 3-pack of clipboards, and just to kind of show you in comparison, like this is the size of one of our standard cards. So this is the small, and then the medium. So there you can see it actually fits within that. Oh, maybe that was the large. This is medium. Maybe there's 2 the same size. Oh, maybe they are the same size. Okay, so it looks like two the same size and then 1 smaller. So that is a 3-pack, and they come in a box like our normal kits, but just a little bit thicker. So you can see, you're familiar with the kit boxes. That is the standing clipboard trio kit. And so that just came out this past month, and I thought they're kind of fun. So I had different things like, hey, sign up here, or these are the paper pumpkin add-ons, and different things like that. So they're kind of fun. So not only are they cute little clipboards, they are easel backed as well. So nice plastic sturdy backing for that. I'm going to see if I can show you that without making too much noise. There, you can see that. So not too much of an angle, so they don't take up too much space, which I kind of like too, that you can see what's clipped on there. So just wanted to show you that, because that's kind of a fun kit as far as more of home decor or purpose. I like things that have a purpose. My friends always say that I'm kind of like I don't know, that person that just gives those gifts that are very useful. I don't know, maybe boring would be the better description of me, but yes, that's my language, that I go with things that are useful. So yeah, not a lot of extra fluff or whatever. It's probably good that I am a boy mom. Hello there, Kay, thanks for joining in. So here's the card, and I'm still running a deal throughout the rest of this week. So anybody who orders $60 or more will get these coin purses. And so that's just going to my online store and ordering things from Stampin' Up! Through my website, or contacting me, and I can place an order for you if there's things that you want. Tomorrow I am anticipating a last chance refresh, so looking at things maybe from the current annual catalog and such, and so that will start tomorrow. So maybe people are waiting for that. Oh, and if you didn't see yesterday's video, in here, liquid glue, so you'll get one of those too. So you'll have a choice of the pink or the peach, and that's what I have left for my options. So just want to let you know, I have very few left. So once those are gone, they're gone. You'll still get a gift like usual for ordering from me, but that is my special currently going on. Okay, so I kind of did a double take, like, are these all the things that are needed to make my card? Because I did try to keep them simple to keep people moving through my open house and yet to have the experience of making some fun cards. So my card base is very vanilla, opening this way. And I have some papers from both, well, I'll show you here. I have papers because here's my little thing that you can do a screenshot with from both the Brushed with Beauty 12 by 12 Designer Series paper, and then there's a new one in the online exclusives called Wood Grain Wonders 12 by 12. So I did take a little strip from that as well, and so that is all the things needed to make the card. So I'm starting with the Brushed with Beauty, and I just cut this 5 1/4 inches by 5 1/4 inches by 2 inches. I'm just going to have that just kind of eyeing to give us that kind of pleasing to the eye 1/4 inch from the bottom. And then this wood grain, this pack has all sorts of different wood grain. As you can see, there's a lighter and a darker, and I really haven't shown it too much, so I should just grab this so you can see it here. Let me get this set aside so I don't tape that to the packaging and end up ripping it. So this is the dark one that I'm working with right now, and then the back side is that lighter. And then we've got this really pretty, really light but still wood grain, if you can see it. I don't know if the camera picks up the wood grain in there, but that's pretty. And then this one's darker too, kind of that same look. And then we've got this one that is kind of a nice medium brown with the wood grain there and the light look. So I feel like a lot of these can be duplicated as far as like what do you need and what do you want to work with. So yeah, so we've got that. Love it, love it. And the name of this, like I said, is Wood Grain 12 by 12 Designer Series paper. So you can just search, and tomorrow, you guys, big news is Stampin' Up! They have are improving the search engine. So as you look for things, it should be easier starting tomorrow to find things. And for those of you that are demos, even on the demo site, going through like business things and to help our customers find things, that's going to be easier too. So I always like helping people, and I always like it when it's easier for me to help them. So it seems like I'm even smarter than I am. All right, so I've got both of these 5 1/4 by 2 inches, both of them, and you can see there's just a little bit of a seam running between the two. So I took some early espresso and cut that 5 1/4 inches by a 1/2 inch, and I'm just going to put this across that to kind of give it like that belly band look there, and it's pleasing to the eye. Whoops. And it flies, and it just kind of breaks up the two patterns and makes that look just finished that way. And then let's do a little bit of stamping here. I'm going to pull out the Early Espresso ink pad, and then from the Brushed with Beauty suite actually has 2 bundles, and so one of them has some words, the just because, and some nice dies. And so ahead of time, I actually, oh, that one has some ink. Let's take one that looks better, maybe. Let's take another one. Hold on. I'll have this. Okay, so one of the frames from the dies, the Words of Beauty dies, excuse me, has this nice little frame, and it fits some of the words. So this one says, I think you're amazing. Oops, and that's kind of crooked. I was just going to say how simple it is to stamp it with it being photopolymer. Okay, let's try again. Okay, even that I'm not really happy with. I want it to turn out nice, you guys. But this is good because then maybe somebody will say, yeah, it was hard that day too. Okay. My goodness, I don't know why. What is off on my eyes today? I feel like I'm stamping them well. Oh, you know what? I think I'm trying to line up my block and not the words. So let me see. Okay, I was trying too hard. Sometimes they get moved as the day goes on the block. Okay, I think you're amazing. 6th time is a charm, right? Okay, so then let me just flip that over, and I'm going to put like 3 dimensionals across that. I think you're amazing. And that's just going to go kind of up in the corner of the card here, like so. And then for kind of our like embellishment looking part of the card, I cut ahead from the Petals of Beauty, these dies. And I've been using these. I just love like greenery type dies. But when I say greenery, I mean early espresso and some more very vanilla. That's the two colors that I chose to kind of highlight and continue with the card. So I'm just going to find a spot that the greenery kind of meets together and has more space to kind of hide glue dot. And I'm just going to kind of tuck and curl that in so that there's nothing left out to make it sticky or anything like that. And then I'm just going to tape or press that on, I should say. So the early espresso now is coordinating with that. And then let me just turn this one over and put about 1, 2, and 3, well, let's go 4 dimensionals. Not all of them have to be popped up, but if you are a dimensional like phenom and love using them, then you could probably do every single one. And then this is just going to pop up some of that. So kind of do a little crisscross there on the base of those stems, and then just have that popped up and over, and then the card basically is done. But of course I need to add some embellishments. So from that same suite of products, the Pearls of Beauty. So you can see Brushed with Beauty, Words of Beauty, and all of that. It all has the same theme. And this kind of has some coral, some white pearlescent, and even some of the like the pecan pie, or maybe more of a crumb cake color, I guess you could say. And another thing too that actually looks nice with this is the antique pearls. So maybe I'll switch to antique pearls because my sample shows that, and then I can show you the difference. So let me just take one of the larger antique pearls and then a medium antique pearl here. Just kind of add that. So that's what it looks like with the antique pearls. And then I just have that from, like I said, the Pearls of Beauty. So that's the difference. Both of them look really nice. And I just feel like you could even maybe squeeze in the white ones too from there, even though there's some very vanilla, because some of these flowers have a hint of like that white in between white and very vanilla, so either would go. But I kind of thought the very vanilla just kind of made it look like a warmer card. And then for the inside, just kind of going with the theme of the Petals of Beauty, I took one of the petal images here, and let me just take this again and stamp. It's going to be my scratch paper kind of. I'm just going to stamp up this leaf here in Early Espresso ink, and this is going to be in the corner. And then without re-inking, I'm going to stamp that again for that two-tone look. It kind of almost gives it some motion, and then just kind of goes with the theme of the card that way. So very quick and easy, you guys, very quick and easy. So for those, like I said, that were able to come to my open house, they got to make that card. And like I said, I really tried hard for the people that were here, as well as my helper, to have cards that were easy to assemble, and that way they didn't feel rushed for the people that were coming maybe behind them, so that they could enjoy their time here. And so for those of you that are thinking of ordering yet this week, not only will you get the cute coin purses, but you'll also get all 3 cards that were made at the Make and Take stations from my open house too. So you'll get that as a little gift from me for ordering. So I appreciate you guys so much. My goal is to be back again tomorrow and show you card number 3. Take care. Bye-bye.